everybody, welcome back to my channel again. It's been a little while since I made a video. Today we're back on the Finger Lakes Trail for a little while, about a quarter mile on the Finger Lakes Trail. And we're going to go on, it's called the Interloken Trail. It runs between Lake Seneca and Lake Cayuga, Finger Lakes area. And well, I've been on this trail one time before, about 5 years ago. So, not all that familiar with it. We're going to see what we can find out here and get a good workout on the trail. So, thanks for joining me again. And why don't you go ahead and settle in, join me for a run. You're going straight ahead on the Interloken Trail. It is a great time of year to be on the trail. Probably my favorite time of year. Leaves are starting to turn. It'll be really nice in a couple weeks. Since this is an offshoot from the Finger Lakes Trail, we'll be following orange blazes today. I'm not sure how far we're going to go. I don't know. Probably do 5 out, 5 back. Get around 10 miles in. For those of you who've been following along a little bit, today is September 28th. Supposed to be in Chattanooga today, racing Ironman Chattanooga, but I got a little derailed with some health issues in the house that made traveling impossible. So some things are more important. We'll deal with it and we spend some time in the woods. Maybe we'll catch Chattanooga another year. As you can see, we got a little single track trail through the woods. Not too bad right here, but it's been pretty technical. Lots of rocks, lots of roots. Not real easy to run on. Make what time we can. A little muddier than I expected out here today. Haven't had a whole lot of rain this summer. I know it was real muddy when I was out here 5 years ago, but that was in the springtime. We had a bunch of rain. find a pair of sunglasses a little ways back. See if we run into somebody out here in the trail. Lost them. Possible. If not, we'll drop them where we found them on the way out. And hopefully they can find them. Intersecting trails. Hoping to get some real nice views of the lakes today. Be able to see Lake Seneca real nice from some of these spots, if I remember correctly. We're, I don't know, about a mile in or so. We'll go about another 4 miles, maybe 5, who knows what I feel like. Don't have anything I'm training for right now, so we're just out here for the love of being in the woods, staying fit. Does open up at some point. So, pastures are going across the top of the ridge of the hill. You should be able to see the lakes from. Like I said in the last video, I think in a couple weeks I'm going to try and talk Danielle into running a whole section of the Finger Lakes Trail, about 23 miles. Probably do that third weekend of October, probably the 19th or something like that. She's got a big race coming up next weekend, a half marathon, so we'll give her a week to recover before I drag her out in the woods again. Going across our first place of interest, little pond out here. Lots of toads, frogs on the trail. A lot of that trail is also covered in acorns, which makes the running a little bit difficult with rolling acorns underneath your feet. So we'll take it easy. No need to get hurt when you're just out here for fun. It is an absolutely perfect day out here. Kind of cloud in the sky, sun's out. Probably 60 some degrees right now. I think it's headed to 80 this afternoon, but that's okay. We'll be out of the woods by then. Trees are turning, leaves are falling. I think I've gotten hit by 3 acorns. Just dropping out of the trees. We are coming up on 3 miles in. So a couple more miles, we'll make a turn around. Maybe farther. I don't know. We'll see what comes. Feel good right now. These little trail bridges. What more could you ask for on a Sunday? We are coming to our first pasture. We're gonna pop through this gate. Make sure it's closed back up. And here we go. Out this way towards Seneca Lake. Gorgeous view up here. Can't quite see the lake on this crossing. Maybe the next pasture you can see it. Still great view. We are just about 4 miles in. Coming up to another road crossing here, and I think a pasture. Not sure. Like I said, I've only been on this trail once before. I think there's a camp area around here somewhere. This way. We're going to stay on the Interloken Trail. Like I said, another mile or so. We'll turn around and head back through. There we go, just hit 4 miles exactly. Some nice open trail around here. We are 5.5 miles in. Well, I am 5.5 miles in. Up this little pond. See if we're lucky enough to have any ducks. I think there might be one in the reeds over there. We're going to call this a good spot to turn around. Head back. Should get us to about 11 miles total. Lots of board walking. This mile of the trail I just covered. I'm going to cover it again. Some of them in good, decent shape. These are okay. Some of them are in really bad shape. There's some really runnable trail and some really rough trail in here. This is pretty much unrunnable through here. And these boards, I don't generally try and run on them very much. They get the leaves on them, they get real slippery. So we'll make our way back and see what we can see. I was hoping we get to the second pasture, but I guess that's a little farther out. That's okay. We'll stop at the first one that we went through already and see if we can get some more shots in there. It's a nice view. Interloken Trail. Just over 8 miles in. Got our lovely view. Can't quite see the lake. Across this pasture, we got about 3 miles left. Hopefully as we cross this pasture, I do not step in another cow patty like I did on the way out. Nice breeze coming up the hill, feels really good. Starting to get a little warm out here. See a sweatband on my hat, getting warm. Might have to shed some of these layers. Gonna knock these last 3 miles out. Call it a day. We are probably about 10 miles. One more mile back to the truck. Call this one a day. Have a good day in the woods. Getting toasty. got about 2/10 of a mile left. Trailhead. Here, lots of sticks and rocks in here underneath the leaves. All in all, been a fun day out in the woods. Pretty much out. I can see my truck from here. Thanks everybody for coming and checking out my channel again. I got us at let's see. Check our final number. It shouldn't be about 1,000 feet of climbing. Not a real climbing day. .95 miles. Right around 1,000 feet of climbing. So, good workout. Appreciate all you guys coming, checking out my video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe down below, and we'll catch you on the next one.